Hello, welcome to our weekly Ask Dr. Lise. And this week we are all about relationships, love relationships questions. So we have Angelina. And Angelina says, I find myself getting crazy jealous when my partner talks to another woman, even though I know it's nothing. How do I stop? Well, whenever we're jealous, that means we are insecure. So what that tells me is you need to do your inner work. You need to find out why you feel unworthy of love and which experience from the past may that make you feel like you're in danger if your partner is speaking to someone else. I find that from doing the mind-body work that I do, it's often connected to when you were a kid and having a sibling and your mom and your dad paying attention to your siblings and not you. And so it's not the adult you that's feeling this way, it's the little kid inside of you. So it's important to know that in a relationship, the aim of a relationship, romantic relationship, any relationship that we have, but especially romantic, is that the aim of a relationship is to teach us how to love. It's not to make us happy, it's not to make us miserable. It's there to teach us how to love ourselves, how to put value on ourselves, but also how to put value in another person and then what it means to dance the dance of love. So when you learn to love, you're gonna feel happy. This feeling, this jealousy that you have is just a guide. It's a guide to show you that somewhere within you, you have the illusion of being unworthy of love. You have the illusion that love isn't safe. Because of all the things in the universe, love is safe. And if it's not safe, it's not love. So that's what I recommend. Come and see me. Read my book, Conversation with the Heart. It's a great book. It can start you on the path of transforming your life. You can book a session with me one-on-one. I welcome you doing this, my seminars, my Art of True Love. I have so many tools available to you, so just take advantage of them. Check all the videos that we have on our website and start doing your inner work. You're worth it. Because we can't expect the world to give to ourselves what we're not willing to give to ourselves. If you want the world to take care of you and to, nurture you, ultimately, first and foremost, it should be coming from you. So take the time, learn to let go of these illusions, because at one point does a human being stop being worthy of love? Is a baby worthy of love? Is a toddler in a terrible twos worthy of love? Is a teenager worthy of love? Is a 20, 30, 40, 50, 60? At what point do we stop being worthy of love? Some of you will say, never. Well, actually, we stopped being worthy of love when we decided we were unworthy of love. And we all suffer from. And we have a question from Jessica. My partner always comes at me out of the blue with a big issue and wants to talk right there and then. It's hard for me as he's had a lot of time to think about it, and it's out of the blue for me. He pushes and pushes and gets frustrated when I can't answer him properly. It leads to huge fights that last for 3-4 hours, sometimes going on over multiple days. What can we do to stop this fight? It's not working for either one of us. Again, someone who's in a relationship, you can have someone who thinks they're communicating, they're the good person because they're over communicating, they're saying everything. And then the other person looks like the bad person because they don't want to over communicate. So what's happening is when you communicate too much or too little, you're causing tension in the relationship. And the key is to be respectful of both people. So if you try to make your partner feel bad for what they're doing or not doing, it's not going to lead you anywhere. So to be conscious, what you need to do is you need to make a pact. You tell your partner, I love you, I care for you, but when you want to speak about deep things like this, I don't want it to be before we go to bed at night or when I'm rushing between appointments. I want to give you the time that these things deserve. So let's set up a time so we can talk about it. And as I mentioned before, you can check into the Imago dialogue. That's a really good way to transform your life. And highly recommend both of you check out when we have a next Art of True Love one-day workshop. It's amazing. You're going to learn all kinds of tools, how to communicate better. You're going to learn how to do the heart freedom method. It's an amazing investment in your relationship. And if you want to go even deeper, we have the Soul Worthy Love program, which is an in-depth course that gives you access to the art of true love, but you also get one-on-one coaching with me, and we can explore the beliefs that have led you to this point. So that's it for now for this week. I hope that you learn something from this, and share with us comments and questions you may have. Send your questions at info@drlijanelle.com or info@Center for Heart Living. We do relationships and we do career. Don't be shy. We love your questions. They make this a lot more fun. Bye for now. The same disease, because there are two phases to human development: the unconscious, asleep, infantile stage, and we all make it through there. Then there's the conscious, awake, and mature stage. The difference between the two is that in this one, you're constantly looking to the outside world to tell you your worth. When the world responds to you the way you like it, you feel good about yourself. If the world doesn't respond the way you want it, then you feel poorly. What's wrong with me? Why do these things happen to me? And you start being miserable, because in this place, you're constantly at the mercy of the winds, because people are not geared to only take care of you. When you wake up, which is what my work is all about, you start being your own judge as to what is gonna make me happy. And then we can use my famous yin and yang. The yin is listening to your heart, and the yang is your action step. So to be successful, first you need to listen to your heart, and your heart wants you to know two things. First, your heart wants you to know that you're worthy of love. And second, your heart wants you to admit your dreams and aspirations. Then the game is about organizing your time to make this happen. So invest in yourself. Start paying attention to yourself. Start feeling your worth. Increasing your worth by taking care of your own needs. That's what I highly recommend.